Okay, we'll get started. Mr. Carabine, is that okay? Okay. Welcome, Riverside's 2024-2025 school year signing day, the first one that's available today on November 13th. I'm going to give you guys an overview of what to expect and just kind of so you can process things. It's going to be just a nice, quick ceremony to honor these student athletes as they should be honored, and give you guys photo opportunities and everything else. So I'll just give you an overview of what signing day is and what the old national letter of intent was and what it is now with the ever-changing college landscape. And then we will have student athletes, after I announce them, they will each speak for about 30 seconds, just give you a little overview of why they chose where they're going, maybe where their university or college is located, if it's not right around the corner, and aware to everybody. And then I will take the mic back and I will call up each one of the coach representatives, somebody in the past that has coached them, that's here to speak on their behalf. And at the end, we will have our ceremonial signing. It'll be like a 10 to 15 second signature signing. I'll invite everyone up to get in position, so photo ops are there. And then when that's done, feel free to enjoy, cookies and use the backdrops and whatever you want to use for pictures and photos, and take it into the end of the day. So that's kind of what we're looking at and how it goes. Okay, so to start with, signing day and why it's so special. Today's the first official day that student athletes can make their formal commitments to the colleges and universities. Everything that you hear about, I'm verbaling, I'm committing, I'm doing all that stuff, it's all part of the process, but nothing is official until today happens, or each of the respective signing days that occurs. There will be others throughout the school year. So today makes it official. It's now a legally binding document that both sides commit to each other with. Prior to, it's just kind of, an agreement, it's a handshake, it's obviously you would hope both sides keep up their end of the bargain and agreement. However, either side can back out. Not only the student athlete, the family, but the college and university also can pull offers and everything else until today. Today happens, things are signed, submitted back to the college and university, is a legally binding document. So pretty significant. They used to call it the National Letter of Intent, the NLI. That has changed actually this past month. This past October, the NCAA has changed the National Letter of Intent. They're actually calling it just kind of a financial aid document, which is what their commitment would be to the student athletes and the family. So no longer is the National Letter of Intent terminology used, but the days for signing, it's very similar. Same concept, same philosophy, they're just calling it something different. But it's significant because since 1964, the National Letter of Intent was used. So they're finally going away from using that terminology and that philosophy to now having just a financial aid package as part of what's being signed and different certificates and documentation. So that's significant. Here's also what's significant in their ever-changing landscape of college athletics. The transfer portal has changed things significantly. High school student athletes don't get the shots and opportunities they used to just a handful of years ago, because colleges and universities, it's much easier for them to look at bodies of work at that level with transfers moving around. So the fact that these student athletes are up here still getting looks and commitments, and colleges and universities reaching out to them and wanting them, is significant. Like, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. You guys should be extremely proud, and you guys as fans should be extremely proud, because these universities and colleges, they have different opportunities now that weren't always there for them, and they're taking advantage of them. Again, getting college-age students that have already competed and proven a body of work at that level. So this is awesome. This is awesome to have these student athletes up here. Really, that's kind of the overview of what today is and the significance of it. Like I said, it's the first one. Every sport's allowed to communicate and commit athlete-wise except for football. So football's the only one. Football's another roughly month away when their first signing day happens. And then, like I say, we will have other opportunities as the year goes on. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to introduce our student athletes, can tell you where they're going and what they're going to be participating in. And then I'll go right down the line. They're seated alphabetically, in case anybody's wondering how this works. I'll just go right down the line and we'll start there. So Sofiah Barkoot, Hiram College. She's going to play soccer, and she will now be a Terrier and compete in the North Coast Athletic Conference. Sofiah Barkoot. Annaliese Davis, West Liberty University, softball. And I said to check this like 9 times. I'm hoping you're going to correct me here. You are now going to be a Hilltopper? Oh boy, okay. So, are you serious? Okay, all right. She will be a Hilltopper. She will compete in the Mountain East. Annaliese Davis. I believe I said for softball. I'm sorry if I didn't. Next up, Ella Fox. Ella Fox will be going to Cornell University, competing in gymnastics. She'll be part of the Big Red athletic program and compete in the Ivy League. Ella Fox. Emilia Jeras, Indiana State University, softball. She will be a Sycamore now, and she will compete in the Missouri Valley Conference. Emilia Jeras. Courtney Johnson, Siena Heights University, volleyball. She will be part of the Saints athletic program, and you are in the Wolverine Hoosier Athletic Conference. Courtney Johnson. Josh Rauer, Ashland University, baseball. He will be an Eagle and compete in the Great Midwest Athletic Conference. Josh Rauer. And Madelyn Warner. She will be going to Westminster College for lacrosse. She will be a Titan. And Westminster competes in a couple different athletic conferences, the President's Athletic Conference and the Eastern College Athletic Conference. Madelyn Warner. All right. Sofiah, you ready to lead us off? Bring this over to you. Okay, just a couple things,
So I will be going to Hiram College. I mostly chose there because the coach, the girls, the campus, it just made it feel like a home to me. And I'm extremely excited about it.
Awesome.
I chose West Liberty because I know that the future of the program is in good hands and that when I go there, I'll grow as a player and a person. And obviously, I also chose it because I love the campus and I love the coach and the team.
I chose Cornell because as soon as I visited, I loved the campus, I loved getting to know the coaches, and the girls were great, and I'm just really excited about the academic opportunities as well.
I chose Indiana State University because I loved everything about their program, coaches, and campus, and I'm just really excited to be going there for the next 4 years.
I chose Siena Heights because when I went there and I started talking with all the girls, you could tell it was a real family, and the coach was amazing, the campus was amazing, and yeah.
I chose Ashland University because of the facilities and great coaching. They just got a new field recently, and being able to throw year round, especially in Ohio with the bad weather, is a big thing for me. So.
I chose Westminster because the coaches were very welcoming, the campus is beautiful, and I just fell in love with the program.
Okay, great job, everyone. Next, we will have the coaches, coach representatives, come up. Before I call Sofiah's club coach up, her high school coach actually sent something in, knowing he couldn't make it, so I also want to just read that quickly, since he took the time to do it, and very nice about Sofiah. So this is Coach Dimitri. Today, I'm speaking on behalf of a player who has been a captain for the past 2 years and dedicated her heart and full energy to the team, Sofiah Barkoot. Now, if you've watched even a single game, you've probably seen Sofiah pick herself up off the ground, dust herself off, and dive right back into the action. I think she holds the record for most times kicked and knocked down in a single season. But every time she gets up, she shows she is willing to fight and sacrifice for her team. She's faced tough games, walked off the field with tears in her eyes, and still kept fighting, never letting the team down. As she heads to play college soccer, I know she'll bring that same grit, fight, and determination to her next team. Sofiah, on behalf of all of us here, we wish you good luck in your soccer journey. It's awesome. Good job, Sofiah. And Coach Drago, come on up, sir. It's our club coach.
Well, thank you.
Thank you all, and first of all, I want to congratulate to all of our student athletes and wish you all the very best in your pursuit of your careers in the college and beyond. So congratulations everybody and good luck. And yeah, please give them a hand. Yeah, thank you. Not very long, but I know Sofiah for now about 7 years. When she came in our academy, she was just a little girl, and her passion and her work was beyond anything else that we saw, and we know she is going to succeed. And for 7 years, thank you. And for 7 years, myself and the coaching staff, we saw growth and determination, and on personal level, I just never saw anybody so sweet and kind. So very, very proud of her, and wishing her very best in her career in Hiram, and I cannot wait to come and watch you play and cheer you up. So wishing you all the very best, and we'll see you very soon on the field. So good luck, everybody, good luck. Thank you.
Okay, Coach Ross. You can do both at once, or? Yeah, okay. So Annaliese and you.
All right, thank you. And I want to echo what Coach Drago said. It's a huge commitment for all these athletes to be able to go and play in college. And I think, it's obviously a huge commitment in high school, but what these guys are getting themselves into is tremendous. The friendships they're about to make, the memories they're about to make. I envy you all. I wish you all the best. I think this is a fantastic thing, and you guys should be so proud of yourselves. Emmy and Annaliese are my two here that I've had playing varsity for me for the last 4 years. And I'm going to kind of talk about them together because, I'm going to be honest, they're always together. When they both came up, they both made varsity as freshmen. They're pitcher and catcher, so they're always working together. They are literally two peas in a pod for us. And they have absolutely helped to reform our program, to keep our program moving forward. And I would say this is the first group of two seniors, or any seniors I've had, that their entire high school career, including this year, they will be 20-game winners. So it's the first time in Riverside that we will have 4 straight 20-win seasons. And I think these two are such a huge part of what they've done for us. So I'm super excited for them. I think they both made great decisions. I think Emmy going to Indiana State is a perfect fit for her. We talked about that. And Annaliese has been talking about West Liberty for a couple of years now, even last year when she went for the sleepover during our season. That came back, you could just see that look in her eye, that she just absolutely loved the school. And we went and watched her play over the summer, and those coaches came, and it's just a matter of time. So excited for them to be able to move on and be able to continue their education, and I absolutely wish them the best. They are absolute staples for Riverside, and I'll tell you as a coach, these are like the best days, but also the worst days, just knowing it's your last year with them. So, good luck.
Okay, Mr. Bayless, Coach Bayless. Speak on Ella's behalf.
Just Just like you know, I am not a gymnastics coach, but I have lived this life as a parent. I have a daughter who's a freshman in college right now who's spent the majority of her life since she was about 3 years old doing gymnastics. Grew up in a gymnastics club with Ella, has got to know her very well. And so I just kind of want to speak about this, what a gymnast goes through to prepare to get to the level that Ella has risen to. The pathway to college gymnastics is a little bit different for gymnastics. While there is high school gymnastics in the state of Ohio, of course Riverside has a team, the other pathway, the typical pathway is through the United States, USA Gymnastics. Now the thing with most other sports is that season is usually the opposite of the high school season. Unfortunately, in gymnastics, it's a winter sport for both. So Ella and anybody else would have to make a choice whether to compete in high school gymnastics or to compete for USA Gymnastics. And Ohio High School Athletic Association rules say you can't do both at the same time. So Ella had to make that decision to either compete for a school or to compete for USA Gymnastics, which she has done. So just give you a little explanation how gymnastics works. And first of all, her coach is Lake Erie Gymnastics School. A lot of people have heard about that. They've been around for about 40 years. And one of the co-owners and coaches is Wendy Floria, and one of the coaches is Elizabeth Pickett. They're outstanding. I'm saying that as a parent, and I'm sure Ella and her family would concur on that. These two are well known in the gymnastics community as excellent coaches. So how gymnastics works, based on you don't really compete against your age group, you compete against people at your skill level, and USA Gymnastics has levels typically 4 through 10, 10 being the highest, of course. Ella is a level 10 gymnast. About 5% of all the gymnasts in the country who compete for USA Gymnastics are at level 10, and she just didn't just get to level 10, she's been a level 10 gymnast for, this is her 3rd year, so when she was in 10th grade, she had risen to that level, the highest level you can. The next level of college is elite gymnast. That's your Simone Biles category. So Ella is in this area, and probably in the history of Lake Erie Gymnastics School, perhaps one of the best gymnasts to ever come out of that facility. They've had a few people go on to college, and compete at college, but Ella is certainly one of the best, probably in the history of that facility to compete in gymnastics. A little bit about the commitment to the sport. And again, I know this as a parent. There is no time off in gymnastics. They compete about 50 weeks a year. I think they get some time off at Christmas, and they get some time off maybe at the end of the school year, something like that, or like a week off here and there. Your skills just would go down. If you took a month off in gymnastics, it would take you probably 2 or 3 months to get back to where you were when you took that time off. And the practices, my daughter, and I was going through this herself, 4 4-hour practices a week. So 16 hours minimum in the gym a week competing. I know Ella does a lot of private practices with her coaches as well. On top of those 16 hours, it's quite a commitment. And if you've ever seen a gymnastics meet, you're really not, competing a lot. Think about the vault. The vault takes about 5 seconds to compete. You run down the runway, do your vault, and land. The majority of gymnastics, I'd say 99% of the time, is practice. It is just practice, 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 and then you compete. You have about maybe 8 meets a year. There's a state level competition, a regional level competition, and then there's nationals. And Ella has made it to nationals for years as multiple levels, but as a level 10. So just kind of the commitment that it takes, and to just get to this level, and then to be able to take it to the next level in college is outstanding. Very proud of her. And also, all 7, another thing I have in common with these 7 is that I'm the guidance counselor, so I'm very proud that I can sit here and say that I know all 7 of them, and I got your transcripts sent to the colleges on time. I guess that was my role, but I'm very proud of all 7 of them. But again, just knowing Ella as I've known her through gymnastics, I wanted to have somebody speak on her behalf today. So congratulations, Ella. I know you're going to do great at Cornell.
First of all, congratulations to all you guys. What a major accomplishment for all of you, and you represent our school so well. Okay? First of all, I'm Eric Koji. I have coached Courtney in club, and actually I'm blessed that I will have a second season with Courtney this year, coaching at 18s at Rock City. Courtney is by far one of the most hardworking student athletes I've ever had. She's competitive. She would do anything for a teammate, and in return expects that same courtesy back. And that's how teams are made. Okay? First of all, she's proud of her team for winning 3 district championships in her high school career. Not a lot of people can say that. Next, she was selected as a team captain 3 times. She has 3 varsity letters. Statistically, ranks up there with 1,800 setting assists as one of the best. And that's what we want to celebrate. We want to make sure that everybody knows that this is the next step in more successes that she's going to have. She has been recognized for Western Reserve Conference twice, All District twice. Beyond high school, she's played for me at Eastside. She's going to continue at Rock City, and she's going to continue when she goes to play for Coach Barrington at Siena Heights. The Saints are getting an accomplished player. The Saints are going to get a player that as a freshman can come in and make a difference. And that's what I'm so proud to be a part of her career and get to celebrate all this good stuff with her. So Courtney, thanks.
Okay, next up for Josh, Coach Wakeham.
You can't really say it too much because it's a huge accomplishment, but congratulations to everybody up here and good luck with your upcoming high school seasons if you still have those in your sport, and good luck in your college endeavors. Josh, when he was a freshman, we definitely saw that he had a ton of potential as a pitcher, and he's been a huge asset to the baseball program at Riverside. When he was a freshman, he pitched for the JV team, and then this year will be his 3rd letter that he earns as a varsity player. Unfortunately, due to arm issues, Josh didn't really get to pitch last year, but as a sophomore, he had a ton of composure, and when it was his turn to take the mound, he went out there with a lot of confidence and focus, pitch by pitch. Good things happen, bad things happen, and he kept battling through everything. 2 games that really stand out to me his sophomore year, we played at the Crusher Stadium against Avon, and Josh threw a complete game. We ended up winning 3-0. And then at the end of the year, we played under the lights at Hudson. He also threw a complete game. It went into extra innings, so he threw all 8 innings. Only threw 96 pitches, which is phenomenal. And we ended up winning that game 3-1. So disappointing that we didn't get to see him on the mound last year, but super excited for his senior year, and definitely looking forward to you going out there, proving yourself as that top guy in the rotation. Also, congratulations, Josh made the basketball team this year. He does a great job balancing his academics and his athletics, over 3.5 GPA throughout his high school career. Worked super hard at practice, increased his speed last year. Agility has also improved throughout his 3 years, and I see nothing but his potential coming out this year and then dominating as he goes on in his future. So congratulations, Josh.
Yeah, thank you, Coach. Coach St. Clair, Coach Warner. Speak on Madelyn's behalf.
Okay, Maddie Warner. I was happy to hear that she was choosing Westminster, and talking with her parents, and know that's a good choice for her. It's a great school, and I know you'll do great things athletically and academically there. As a freshman, Maddie earned her first varsity letter by playing defense, which is impressive because as a freshman, having started playing lacrosse in 8th grade, to start your career and start at varsity is something to be commended. And it speaks to her desire and her willingness to put in the hard work. As a sophomore, she moved to offense where she played attack. And during that season, she led the team in goals, total points, and was named our offensive MVP. So quite a well-rounded lacrosse player at that. Last year during Maddie's junior season, we only had one returning varsity defender, and she offered to go back and play defense. In doing so, we knew she was going to sacrifice some of her goals and her offensive stats, but she did so for the betterment of the team. And I think any coach out there who gets a player like that, you hit a home run. They're going to do what's best for the team. Her defensive skills and overall game IQ were invaluable, and she was a stabilizing force among our defenders. And during that season, she earned co-defensive MVP award. In addition to switching positions, she was also named a team captain, and that's voted on by your teammates, which is in and of itself an honor. Maddie led by example, and she remains a mentor and a motivator, consistently pushing her teammates to strive for their best. Her determination, competitive spirit, passion, and overall game IQ make her one of the more respected players on the team. She puts in the work, she wants her teammates to do the same, and the program reaps the benefits. I know her senior season will be played this spring, and I'm sure she will once again bring her leadership and a desire to win, along with her passion for running sprints before practice. That's something she really doesn't like to do. Westminster's lucky to get a player with her skill set and motivation, and I know the Titans staff will enjoy coaching her, and I know she will be a great addition to their program. So congratulations, Maddie, and congratulations to all of you up here. Wish you nothing but the best moving forward in your academic and athletic careers. So congratulations.
I don't know how I can compete with all the nice things that Mr. St. Clair said about Maddie and coaching her over 2 years of her career. I've been pretty fortunate that I've coached her at a youth level and then for the last 2 years of her high school career. But it is quite an accomplishment for all of these athletes, these student athletes, to be up here because they've put in a lot of work, and it wouldn't be without the sacrifice of parents and family and teammates that these young student athletes wouldn't be here. So you also you should be proud that your student athlete is up here because of the sacrifices that all of you have made to help them become the athletes that they are. You're all going to be professional athletes when you're done. You're going to go through and you're going to have those 4 years of playing at the collegiate level, whether it's Division 1, 2, 3, NAI, junior college, or community college. You're all student athletes, and that's a tremendous sacrifice that you're all making. So congratulations. Maddie, very proud of you, proud to have watched you play, and looking forward to watching you play in the future. Congratulations.
All right, you guys ready to make this official? All right, here's what's gonna happen. You guys can, anybody wants to move in place, obviously we have Mr. Carabine there, but parents, family, you can stand up now and give a countdown. And if you're in a good position to take pictures, they're gonna sign here in a second. So whatever you want to do. Yeah, whatever you guys need.
Don't worry about it. He's Sam.
All right, we'll go 3, 2, 1, sign. Okay, everyone got it? Good. All right. right, well, one last congratulations, and we're extremely proud of all of you. Know you represent Riverside extremely well, and can't wait to see and hear. Obviously, some of you still have seasons forthcoming, which will be exciting. But let's give one last huge round of applause for our student athletes. All right, encourage everyone to feel free to mingle, use the backdrops if you want to, do what you have to do. Cookies,